Hi, everybody. This is Sandra Butler from Sandra Butler Coaching, and I'm continuing today with the steps that are needed to have a thriving summer business. And you can do it. It is a myth that summer makes your business, your direct sales or network marketing business slow down. If you believe it's going to slow down, it certainly will. You just won't do the activities that it takes to make your business thrive in the summer. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that and some of the things that you can do. The other thing is that if you have momentum from April, May, and June, which is one of the busiest times in direct sales, then you're going to keep having momentum to carry on into the summer. So don't think you need to slow down. It's really important to keep that momentum going into July and August. So the first thing I've been hearing this week from my coaching clients is, what am I going to do with the kids at home? So I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions that are going to make things much easier for you, hopefully, and that you'll keep that momentum going that you've had from May and June. So the first thing is you're going to have to most likely adjust your office hours. So depending on whether you have older children or younger children, that's going to be different. It's going to look differently. So my kids were a little bit older. So one of the things that I would do in the summer is I would just adjust my hours, get up really early for me, and do my office hours in the morning, and then just promise them that once they were up and ready and changed and everything, we would always do activities in the afternoon. So my kids would sleep in. They take after me. They love to sleep in the morning. And so usually I would work from anywhere between 7 and 12. And then after lunch, that was it. The time was free. We would do activities. Usually my kids would sleep until 10, 11. So they would get ready and off we were. And we would organize activities in the afternoon. But if you have smaller kids, younger kids and babies, that's going to be difficult. So you might want to adjust your hours and work in the evening. And when your husband or your spouse can take over parenting duties. So pick a couple of days during the evening, during the week, where you can go and either close yourself in your office while your spouse is doing the nighttime routine, or go to a coffee shop or someone else's home, a parent's home or a friend's house, to do your office hours. What I mean by that is your calls, your follow-up calls, your customer service calls, your hostess coaching calls, all of those things that your booking calls, anything that will produce further business and that requires a quiet place. So that could be something you do. The other thing is find something for your children to do, something that's going to be fun. Maybe it could be day camps. It could be some summer activities. It could be going to a grandparent's for a week or a few days. That's the types of things that I would organize, maybe for a week to one grandparent, another week for another, so that they could get that quality time with their grandparents, and then the parents have a little time off. If that's something that you can do, great. If not, you can look for inexpensive sort of day camps or summer activities, either at your local library. Sometimes they have book clubs, or things like your church. They might have some activities as well that might be lower cost. So not necessarily a day camp for a full week, but looking at to see what you can find. Another thing you might want to do is switch babysitting time with another mom who also needs the help, and you just switch hours. So Tuesday from 2 to 4, you babysit her kids so that she can have some time, and then vice versa. So that's a really inexpensive way to have a bit of time so that you can do your work. Another thing that I would suggest is always having an office on the go bag, so that you have all of your your hostesses that you need to do hostess coaching for, or a list of people that you need to call to book shows, or if you're coaching your team, phone numbers and everything in your cell phone so that you're able to do those calls on the go. Where can you do those calls? You could do them at the park, while your kids are playing. If that's something you want to do, you might not want to do that. Or go out to a coffee shop in the evening when your spouse is there to take over your parenting duties, and then you can go out and have that sort of office on the go, and you can do those calls when it's quiet and when the kids aren't around. So some other ideas to keep summer business and keep that momentum going is to offer fun theme parties. And for me, that really, really worked in the summer. Just, turning up the fun factor, making sure you had sort of like a signature drink, maybe sangrias on the patio, or mimosas. And, there's all kinds of great themes that you can come up with in the summer that have to do with barbecues, or have to do with cottages, or just, women love a theme. And so Google some themes for summer parties and find a signature drink that would go with that, and offer to bring that to your summer shows. That is really going to increase the fun factor in your for your parties this summer, and is going to help you increase your shows. The other thing that I would recommend is doing a blitz sometime in the summer, so that before you take your summer some time off in the summer, that you have your September all booked up. So at some point during the summer in August, do a blitz, a phone blitz, so that you fill up your time. So you fill up your parties for September. And then the fifth thing would be to, I don't know if that's number 5. The fifth thing was really take a holiday. Take time off, whether it's 1 week, 2 weeks, whatever it is for you. Take a mental break from your business. I can't tell you how important that is for you to recharge, for you to have some quiet time in your brain to think about some great ideas to come up for the fall, but also to recharge for the fall, because that could be a really busy time. So some of the things you might want to do is, definitely have fun, do something, just unplug from your business is what I'm trying to get to, so that you can really recharge. And some of the things you might want to do is you might want to organize your office. You might want to look at your files. You might want to take a course that's going to better your business, maybe social media or leadership, or so many great ideas. You might want to work with a coach like myself to get you ready for the busy September, and building some new skills to get you going in September. So the whole idea is to get you ready for a busy fall, and you just want to totally unplug. So those are some ideas to as a continuation of my how to have a thriving summer business. If you want to find out more, about that original article on 5 ways to have a thriving direct sales business in the summer, you can go to www.sandrabutler.ca, and you can also find out more information on my coaching services as well. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful summer.